Janavallabha Girivaradhari
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari
Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari
Yasodamandana Brajajana Ranjana
Yashodanandana
Yasodhanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yamulati
जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा लीला प्रभुपदा हरि बोल हरि बोल जय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल जय गौरा हरि बोल।
जय श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, भगवद गीता महापनिषद की जय, श्री गौर प्रेमानंद
हरि हरि बोल।
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
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 ओम ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया
चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सकरुणतान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् शरणा श्रीविशाखान्वितं च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी पुष्पाणुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च सिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम
यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणे परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यईश्वरम्। So today we are reading from the 10th chapter, verse number 15. स्वयमेवात्मनात्मानं वेतत्वं पुरुषोत्तमा बुद्धा भवन भूतेशा देवदेव जगत्पते स्वयमेवात्मनात्मानं वेतत्वं पुरुषोत्तमा बुद्धा भवन भूतेशा देवदेव जगत्पते।
स्वयं एवात्मनात्मानं वेदा त्वं पुरुषोत्तमा भूतभावना भूतेशा देवदेवा जगत्पते।
वेदत्वं पुरुषोत्तमं भूतभावन भूतेशा देवदेव जगत्पते।
माताजी
स्वयं
स्वयं देवात्मनात्मानं वेदत्वं पुरुषोत्तमा भूतभावनभूतेश देवदेव जगत्पते
स्वयं personal Deva certainly Atmana by yourself Atmanam yourself Veda no Tvam you Purushottama all greatest of all persons Bhuta Bhavana O origin of everything Bhuta Isha O Lord of everything Deva Deva O Lord of all demigods Jagat Bhate O Lord of in the entire universe Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Indeed, you alone know yourself by your own internal potency. O Supreme Person, origin of all, Lord of all beings, God of gods, Lord of the universe. Is it understandable? The English?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Purport. The Supreme Lord Krishna can be known by a person who are in a relationship with him through the discharge of devotional service, like Arjuna and his followers. Person of demoniac or atheistic mentality cannot know Krishna. Mental speculation that leads one away from the Supreme Lord is a serious sin, and one who does not know Krishna should not try to comment on Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is the statement of Krishna, and since it is the science of Krishna, it should be understood from Krishna as Arjuna understood it. It should not be received from atheistic person. As stated in Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 2, 11 verse, Vadanti tat tatva vidas tatva yajnanam advayam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavan iti sabjati. The Supreme Truth is realized in the three aspects, as impersonal Brahman, localized Paramatma, and at last as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So at the last stage of understanding of the Absolute Truth, one comes to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. A common man, or even a liberated man who has realized impersonal Brahman or localized Paramatma, might not understand God's personality. Such men therefore may endeavor to understand the Supreme Person from the verse of Bhagavad Gita, which are being spoken by this person, Krishna. Sometimes the impersonalists accept Krishna as a Bhagavan, or they accept his authority. Yet many liberated persons cannot understand Krishna as Purushottama, the Supreme Person. Therefore Arjuna addressed him as a Purushottama. Yet one still might not understand that Krishna is the father of all living entities. Therefore Arjuna addressed him as a Bhuta Bhavana. And if one comes to know him as the father of all living entities, still one might not know him as the Supreme Controller. Therefore he is addressed here as a Bhutesa, the Supreme Controller of everyone. And even if one knows Krishna as the Supreme Controller of all living entities, still one might not know that he is the origin of all demigods. Therefore, he is addressed herein as a Deva Deva, the worship God of all demigods. And even if one knows him as the worshipful God of all demigods, one may not know that he is the supreme proprietor of everything. Therefore, he is addressed as a Jagatpati. Thus, the truth about Krishna is established in this verse by realization of Arjuna, and we should follow in his footsteps We should follow in the footsteps of Arjuna to understand Krishna as he is. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthara Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine
नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे.
Hare Krishna. So we are reading from the 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, which is entitled The Opulence of the Absolute. The common question regarding this chapter is, what's the need of the 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita? Because as we know, 9th chapter of Bhagavad Gita is the essence of all Gita. Because 9th chapter is explained about the bhakti. That's all. That's all we need, the bhakti part, right? So what the use of the 10th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita? One may raise that question. So for the conditioned soul, it's very important to understand the quality of the Lord. For the conditioned soul, they can only develop the respect, the humility, unless they know the person. For example, the minister of the Prime Minister of the Singapore come here, or President come here. We do not know him, his position, what he is. So can we develop humility? No, right? We cannot develop humility. But as soon as we know that, oh, he is Prime Minister of Singapore, is the President of Singapore, Indonesia. So immediately what we do? We offer respect to him. We have the humility toward him. So the same thing, if we are in Krishna consciousness, we are not able to develop our humility right now. It is only due to one thing. We are not sufficiently hearing the glories of the Lord. We are not sufficiently hearing the glories of the devotees. Why we engage in criticism? Because we do not hear much glories of the devotees. So, therefore it is very important for us to hear about the Lord. Hearing about the glories of the Lord brings us to the level of surrendering. Yeah? We can easily surrender to the Lord if we know the person, right? So, just today I get a call on WhatsApp. So there's one devotee asking to me, what does it mean by surrender, Prabhuji? Yeah? Surrendering. Surrendering to Krishna, first of all, the process of surrender to Krishna is to accept things. So can you give this to Prabhuji? Yeah. So how I'm giving to him? I should accept first and then I give it. Right? So what we do in the process of surrender, I give it to Krishna. We do not give it to Krishna at that one. We just, what you call in English? We just leave it to him. Take care of Krishna. That's what we call as a surrender so far. We do not accept things. So the process of surrender first is to accept things. Whatever is that, maybe your difficulty, your weaknesses there, you accept that things and give it to Krishna. That's the process of surrender. And the process of surrender is very natural when you know about Krishna. So I remember when I was in India, as a brahmachari, we used to go to any barber shop, right? Especially close to gauges. Yeah, I don't care. If it's barber shop there, I just go there and then I just shave clean. Yeah, in India. That's very common things, right? What we do not realize is that in barber shop in India, it is very common. They just like a knife. So why we don't have any suspicious thing there? I don't know the person. I came there and I just sit. I am literally surrendering myself to the barber shop right now. Isn't it? It could be at any time you just take that one and just stab on me and you die. Literally you die. So why are you surrendering yourself to the barber shop now? Huh? You have faith, right? You have identity. Oh yeah, he is the barber shop, right? The same thing that if we understand the Lord, Krishna quality, it becomes very easy for us to surrender to Him. That's much. Sometimes in the process of surrendering to the Lord, also we faking it. There's one devotee asking me that, Prabhuji, why? That so far I'm in Krishna consciousness, for 20 years I'm in Krishna consciousness. Krishna didn't help me in anything. So I asked him, what did you pray to Krishna? And he said, when I pray to Krishna, I just want one thing. I pray to Krishna, I don't want anything, the Lord. I don't want anything. So you don't have anything. Isn't it? It's very simple things, right? You pray to Krishna, the Lord, I don't want anything. So Krishna, you don't give anything. In Bhaktivinoda Thakur said that you should perform something according to your adhikar, with quality. So if you have something like material desires, akama sago kamawa moksa kamawadarati, the vrena bhakti yogena vejate purusham param. You might have the, material desire toward Krishna. So you express things to Krishna. Like Dhruva Maharaj, he expressed that thing to Krishna. But at the same time, I know I have this material desire, but I really want you, Krishna. But I have this thing. I'm surrendering it to you. I haven't tried to be honest with you, Krishna. I have this thing. Now up to you. You want to fulfill that things or not? Yeah? So we should be very careful in what we pray to Krishna. So don't, at the end of after 20 years,